Hey everybody, it's Charles, HypeCentral.org. Thanks for stopping by. Coming at you with this video to educate, to inspire, and for observational purposes only, esoteric in nature. Enough said. I'm calling this video Crocodile Pop. I'll explain why a little later. But it begins like this. It was February 20th, and I heard a classic tune. The name of the song was Hit the Road Jack. A lot of things immediately came to mind concerning that, which I won't belay the time with now, but it was performed or came out in 1961. Again, it's a classic. So I took it upon myself to look at the lyrics. And as I looked at the lyrics, there was a line that stood out most, and that's the one I'm going to bring. And that line was, old woman, don't treat me so mean. Thanks, Ray Charles, and rest in peace. And as a side note, here, I got a sidebar. I recall that movie called Ray. Jamie Foxx did an excellent job in portraying Ray Charles, but there was a scene where he would reflect upon his youth, growing up with his mom on some stomping ground somewhere, I'll call them. But what stood out in what I'm saying today is the bottles. I saw the bottles hanging, and if I be not mistaken, I saw what I'm calling a bottle tree. And to note, I didn't just do this because of this video, but I looked into that, wanted to know what the bottles were all about. I have a better idea as of today. When you have the opportunity, do that. But for today, I'm moving on. Next, February, I have the 24th, just a couple of days later. And Sister Sledge paid me a visit, a cameo appearance within my consciousness. So I took it upon myself and I culled a line or two from the lyrics of this song. The song was, He's the Greatest Dancer, February of 1979. And before I start, I'm going to start where they started with these words. Oh, what wow. I don't know what I was saying when I was growing up listening to this song, but oh, what wow are the three words that I wrote down. And this is the line that stood out to me that I culled. It goes, arrogance, but not conceited. As a man, he's complete. And then I wrote for myself directly, for me, my creme de la creme indeed. Because what I did with that line, I took a liberty, y'all. Yes, I did. Where it said, as a man, he's complete. I wrote, as our God is complete. So again, my creme de la creme indeed. And then I ended it with this. And yes, please take me home. But of course, at the journey's end. Let me move a little bit further. Next, that brings me to why I called this video Crocodile Pop. On February the 26th, I was in the process of waking up, about to flip the covers back, and I heard this melody. No words, just the music. But the music was familiar, and I laid with it until I could figure out what music that was. And it came to me that the song was, yes, Crocodile Rock. Performed by Elton John, and this came out in the UK in October the 27th of 1972. And for me, my purview of this video, this is what I got. Crocodile Pop is for me right there. He's actually, I wrote reflexing, not just flexing, but reflexing. See him with the headphones, his eyes are closed. I wrote these words while serenading his meal. And then I wrote, we all need the elusive flex day. But for today, just for today, for me, I wrote a day of gratitude. A day of gratitude and reflection toward the heavenlies, where the throne of the Most High dwells. And with that said, different scripture texts came to mind that I want to cite, again, in gratitude and reflection to the Most High. And it goes something like this. First, the words of David that now swell in my spirit. He declared, "For who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that they should defy the armies of the living God?" Uncircumcised, or not set apart, and would dare to defy the armies of the living God. I'm moving on. Next, I hear the prophet Habakkuk say this: "But the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all," and I underline all 3 times, "the earth keep silence before him," or "peace be still." Next, with our triumph coming into view, I hear these words: "For by thee," meaning the Most High, "I," or we, "have run through a troop, and by our God have we leaped over a wall." I'll conclude with this. What shall we then say to these things? If God, the Most High, Source, Allah, Ra, the Divine, the Universe, the Most High, before us, ... And then I write, who, underline 3 times, can be against us? Oh, what wow indeed. This is Charles at HypeCentral.org. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, be blessed.